Secretary, please call the roll.
Chairperson, Senator Panfilo M. Lacson. Vice Chairpersons, Representative Antonio Tony Petty Albano, Representative Jose Joboy S. Aquino II, Senator Manuel Lito M. Lapid, Senator Loren Ligarda, Senator Amy R. Marcos, Representative Lani Mercado Revilla, Representative Alan U.T., Members, Representative Romeo M. Acop, Representative Benjamin C. Agaraw Jr., Senator Joseph Victor J.V. G. Ejercito, Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada, Representative Arnie B. Fentebella, Senator Christopher Lawrence Bong Tigo, Senator Risa Ontiveros, Representative Roy M. Loyola, Senator Rodante D. Marcoleta, Representative Eddie Bong G. Plaza, Senator Rafi T. Tulfo, Senator Mark A. Villar, Vice Chairperson Representative Ramon N. Guico Jr., Majority Floor Leader Representative Jordine Jesus M. Romualdo, Assistant Majority Floor Leader Representative Alfredo A. Garbin Jr., Minority Floor Leader Senator Joel Villanueva.
With 12 members present in the persons, including the chair, and 1 member present online, namely Senator Bongo. With a total number of 13 members present, the existence of a quorum is hereby declared. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting held on 3 September 2025 and consider the same as approved. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Is there any objection? The chair hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Today, the Committee on Foreign Affairs will deliberate on the nominations and add interim appointments of 5 officials in the Department of Foreign Affairs. Namely, present are Marilyn Jubaira Baha. She here, please stand. Chief Mission Class 1 as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Sultanate of Oman. The second person is Charmaine Verona Aviculville. Ma'am, good morning. Chief Mission Class 2 as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Arab Republic of Egypt and concurrent jurisdiction over the Republic of Djibouti, the State of Eritrea, and the Republic of Sudan. And the third person is Myla Grace Makahili, Chief Mission Class 2 as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Republic of South Africa with concurrent jurisdiction over the Republic of Botswana, Kingdom of Eswatini, Kingdom of Lesotho, Republic of Madagascar, Republic of Mauritius, Republic of Mozambique, Republic of Namibia, Republic of Zambia, and the Republic of Zimbabwe. And we request if these 2 other personnel are actually in the DFA premises. Mr. Secretary, are they?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chairman. Yes.
Right. The following people are Miguel Carlo Narzo Hornilla, Foreign Service Officer Class 1, and Paulo Marco Recio Mapula, Foreign Service Officer Class 2. Mr. Secretary, please inform the body of the compliance of the jurisdictional requirements pursuant to the new rules of the Commission and rules of the standing committees and other relevant information pertaining to the 5 nominations and add interim appointments under consideration.
Mr. Chair, Your Honors, on July 24, August 18, and September 23, 2025, your Secretariat received the respective nominations and ad interim appointments of 5 officials in the Department of Foreign Affairs. These nominations and ad interim appointments were duly referred to the Committee on Foreign Affairs on August 26 and September 24, 2025, pursuant to Section 16, Chapter 5 of the new rules of the Commission. Likewise, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, the nominations and ad interim appointments under consideration were published on various dates in 2 newspapers of general circulation, namely the Manila Standard and the Manila Business Insight, and were broadcast over PTV4 pursuant to Section 2, Article 2 of the Rules of the Standing Committees. The 5 officials of the Department of Foreign Affairs have complied with the submission of the mandatory documentary requirements as provided for in Section 24, Chapter 6 of the new rules of the Commission. Your Secretariat received a letter from the Human Resources Management Office, Department of Foreign Affairs, signed by Assistant Secretary Christopher B. Montero, dated 6 October 2025, addressed to the Committee Chairperson, Senator Panfilo M. Lacson, requesting for the waiver of personal appearances of Miguel Carlo Narzo Ornilla, Foreign Service Officer Class 1, and Paolo Marco Recio Mapula, Foreign Service Officer Class 2. The aforementioned officials are currently assigned at our various embassies and consulates overseas and are needed at their respective posts to continue performing vital consular assistance to nationals, political, economic, and cultural functions. The said officials, in line with the government's austerity measures, are appearing online before this committee in today's hearing. Lastly, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, there was no opposition filed against any of the nominees and appointees. That is all, Mr. Chair, Your Honors.
I'd like to recognize the Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, I move that the leader of the Human Resources Management Office, Department of Foreign Affairs, signed by DFA Assistant Secretary Christopher B. Montero, dated 6 October 2025, addressed to the Committee Chairperson, Senator Lacson, requesting for the waiver of the personal appearances of 2 officials for reasons stated therein, and as reported by the CE Secretary, be approved. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Are there any objections? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved. The Secretary is hereby asked to administer the oath to the nominees and appointees.
Please stand and raise your right hand. Those who are online, please turn on your microphones so that the committee will hear your response. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? So help you God.
We do.
Mr. Chair, the nominees and appointees are now under oath.
The following to take their designated seat in front. Mr. Chair, who is the first? Mr. Secretary, who is the first online?
Online.
Or should we go first with the person? Could you call our Chief Mission? We'd like to ask you to please sit in front. Our first nomination is Noraline Jubaira Baha. Ma'am, you have the floor and you can proceed with your introductory statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chairman, honorable members of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, of the Commission on Appointments, a very good morning. I am Noraline Jubaira Baha, currently the Philippine Ambassador to South Africa and accredited to 9 other Southern African countries. I have now been nominated as the next ambassador to the Sultanate of Oman. I bring to this position almost 40 years of experience as a career official in the DFA. Prior to my posting in South Africa, I have been assigned to the Philippine embassies in Athens and Berlin, and the Philippine mission to the UN in Geneva. Should my nomination be approved by the Commission on Appointments, I will endeavor to further strengthen the Philippines' bilateral relations with Oman in all its aspects. We have very warm and friendly relations with Oman, made stronger by the presence of almost 50,000 Filipino migrant workers. Oman has been a very strategic partner in our relations with the Greater Arabian Peninsula region, and I will aim to ensure that this is maintained, if not improved. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you. With the kind indulgence of our members, we'd like to recognize Congressman Pido Garbin for his presence. The Floor is now ready for anyone to respond, any members who have inquiries with our nominee. Yes, Madam Lani Revilla.
Good morning, Mr. Chair and members of the Commission on Appointments. Good morning, Ambassador. I understand that you have, that there are 50,000 Filipinos currently residing in Oman. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
The Philippines through the DMV and Oman are set to sign a labor cooperation memorandum of understanding by January 2026 to strengthen OFW protection. We have had OFWs in Oman since 1980. Why just now that we have this memorandum of understanding?
Thank you, yes, Senator. Well, I understand that our OFWs have been there, yes, since 1990, and in recent years it has actually decreased, but we see it coming up again. I guess it's also because recently we've had the establishment of DMW, and one of its mandates is to enter into bilateral labor agreements. So we find that it's already a mandate of both the DFA and DMW to enter into such agreements with other countries to ensure the protection of our workers. Thank you.
Would you see any challenges now that you are working with the DMV?
Well, obviously, I would have to sit down first with the DMW office, the MWO in Oman, to find out the status of our agreements. The challenges, of course, will always be in implementation. This is something I think we've seen in other countries too. But rest assured that the DFA, together with the DMW, will try its best to make sure that whatever agreements are signed can be implemented. Thank you.
Would you know the kind of work our Filipino overseas workers have in Oman?
From my understanding, most of them are HSWs, but we also have a lot of professionals in Oman, and our workers are looked on highly regarded. So we do have nurses, medical workers, engineers. So it's a whole range of professions which are present in Oman.
Thank you very much, Madam Ambassador. Looking forward to your confirmation this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you, Congresswoman Lani Mercado. Is there anyone else who would like to propose questions? Madam Senator Amy Marcos is recognized.
Good morning, Madam Ambassador. Quick comment lang po. I just wanted to inquire if in fact you're related to Ibrahim Jubaira. I do recall in 1970 my father conferring the Presidential Medal of Merit in Literature to him. Is he your father?
Yes, Senator.
Oh, so you come from a very distinguished line. You became a Foreign Service officer, I believe, and you continue to uphold that effort. I would like to inquire about your 42.8% voter turnout in the 2022 elections, probably the highest throughout the world. How did you achieve that? We are struggling with the effort for OFWs and other Filipinos to vote. How did you manage that in South Africa?
Well, Senator, we reached out to them through various means. We went through Facebook because most of Filipinos are on Facebook, and we also did email blasts. And whenever we had an opportunity to promote voting, we encouraged them. So thankfully, quite a few, if I may say, did go out and exercise their right to vote. So we hope this can continue in the next elections, but of course that will be up to my successor to follow through. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations, and we hope that the example can be emulated by the rest of the embassies and consulates. We have concerns, of course, about Madagascar, which falls under your jurisdiction. The protests have turned violent, and we have a significant number of Filipinos there. How do we protect Filipinos from such occurrences?
Well, in the case of Madagascar, Senator, we coordinate first with the Filipinos themselves, because we are not present there. We've been looking for an honorary consul, but still we have not found one. So we coordinate with them. We have actually visited them before the protest, so we do know the community leaders. So we're in touch with them via WhatsApp, Facebook, and all that social media platforms that are available. But we also coordinate with the other embassies the heads who I've met when I visited Madagascar. So we also get information from them. So when the news about Madagascar came up, I actually immediately contacted the Indonesian embassy to ask how the situation is. And they also gave us the same information we got from the community. We also have an understanding with the Indonesian embassy that should there be any situation that needs the protection of the Filipinos, they would assist us.
I see. Has the DFA issued an alert level? Are we at 3?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But the embassy has issued a
But you-
advisory, yes, to
Yes,
the
you have
community. We have-
focused on it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Madam Senator Amy Marcos. We'd like to recognize, of course, our Senator Rodante Marcoleta. Thank you for your presence. Are there any more who would like to ask? Congressman Loyola, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Morning. Actually, I have no questions to Ambassador Noraline Barajpaha. As a matter of fact, I give my full support to her nomination as ambassador to Sultanate of Oman. However, Mr. Chair, allow me to raise some question for clarification. Mr. Chair, may I know from the Ambassador's Baha, during the time he was appointed as ambassador to South Africa, may I know whether there are Filipino businessmen operating in South Africa?
Thank you, Sister Andrew. Yes, Carlos John Liwayway has been there since 2017. They have 2 factories actually in South Africa, and they intend to make that a base for the Southern African region. There's one company which has bid for the operation of the port of Durban, but that is still in contention by the losing side. So far it's only Liwayway.
Mr. Chair, may I know, kamusta po performance ng ating Uwishi doon sa South Africa?
Mabuti naman po. They're getting to be known, and every time that the embassy has a event, we do ask Uwishi to come in and help and promote. So we also assist them in promoting their products. And when we go on consular missions to the 9 other countries, we invite them to come along if they can and introduce the products to the Filipinos and to businessmen there.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That will be all.
Thank you, Congressman Loyola. Anyone else? Are there any members that would like to propound any questions? We'd like to ask our Ambassador Baha to kindly take your seat as we take up another nominee here. We'd like to ask, yes, you may be excused, ma'am. Ambassador Charmaine, to please take your seat. And please proceed with your opening statement, ma'am.
Mr. Chairperson, the honorable members of the Commission on Appointments, good morning. I am honored to appear before this esteemed body to humbly present myself for consideration as the Philippine nominee for the position of Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Arab Republic of Egypt, with concurrent jurisdiction over the Republic of Djibouti, the State of Eritrea, and the Republic of the Sudan. I have been with the Department of Foreign Affairs for 28 years now, and I currently serve as the Philippine Consulate General in Sydney, Australia, ministering to the needs of some 152,000 Filipinos in New South Wales. Throughout my career, I have been privileged to represent our country in various capacities. I was assigned at the Philippine Consulate General in Agana as a very young officer, and also
to the Philippine Embassy in Cairo, Egypt, also as a young officer. After that, I was posted in Athens, Greece, and in Oslo, Norway. And throughout all these postings, I have always been guided by the core principles of professionalism, integrity, and service to the Filipino people. The opportunity to serve as ambassador to Egypt comes at a significant time as the Philippines and Egypt prepare to commemorate 80 years of bilateral relations in 2026. And should I be confirmed, I am fully committed to build on the excellent work of my predecessors in further strengthening cooperation between our two countries, particularly in the areas of migration, agriculture, tourism, promotion of culture, and the protection of our Filipino community in Egypt and in the broader region. And I also see opportunities for closer collaboration by sharing Philippine expertise in infrastructure development, including in solar energy, irrigation, fisheries, and agriculture, fields that can contribute meaningfully to Egypt's development priorities and deepen our partnership. And I humbly seek the kind consideration of the Honorable Commission for my confirmation, and I pledge to carry out my duties with dedication and to the best of my abilities in the service of our nation and our people. Thank you, Mr. Chairperson and honorable members of the Commission.
Thank you, Ambassador Aviquimil. The floor is now open for any questions. Representative Mercado is hereby recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Good morning, Ambassador. Ambassador, I understand that there are renewed conflicts in Middle East and Northeast Africa, including the prolonged instability in Sudan. There are maritime tensions in the Red Sea as well. How do you plan to position the Philippine Embassy in Egypt as a hub for regional monitoring, diplomacy, and protection for our kababayans who are in these particular areas?